people. They're a bunch of Christian murderous scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video.
I love Sadie, so f you.
I kill my kids.
Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man.
We came, we saw, he died.
She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur.
There's a guy on the radio who apparently Trump's on his show frequently. He said, me and Hillary are demons. Said we smell like sulfur. Ain't that something?
I had never seen or smelled any woman like that, ever.
People are telling me she smells.
Who could not notice someone who smelled that bad?
In a room, vampire pot, there the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning, and they had the police chief on making excuses from that town in Minnesota. And they had the Fox News host, this is the Fair and Balanced channel, going, Donald Trump really stepped in at this time. He said it was a bombing before it had officially been called a bombing, and Hillary's on him, and she's got some really good points.
Hello, everyone.
Woo!
Everyone, we are back.
I can't hold it back any longer, Ben.
What?
I need to tell everybody at home, Ben smells like sulfur. I've never smelled anything like this before. I don't know if you were.
Did you see me cough up those little things earlier?
They swam away. Yeah, they were in his hand like little fucking pustules, and they just swam off his hand, ran into the fucking sink, and they're gone now. It's gross.
Ben's the grandson of the fucking devil, man. That's why.
Holy shit.
Are you guys like second cousins then?
You'll find out tonight on this epic episode. Do you feel it? The four horsemen of the adpocalypse are here to save live entertainment.
The four horsemen of the adpocalypse. I like that.
That's what the Patreon is for.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? My Patreon finally reached $2,000, so now I have to do a fucking Trap Ben stream. And you know what? If you want to see the Trap Ben stream that's going to happen next month, you can still sign up.
Yeah, the fact that you have to do a Trap Ben stream,
I'm going to shave and wear makeup and a dress and everything.
It's great that you did your private stream today earlier, so you have a whole month to make yourself pretty.
I said Trap Ben was dead.
Not anymore. You
Not
got
anymore.
resuscitate.
I know what.
Trap Ben. For the people, you must resurrect Trap Ben.
I've heard once Ben hits $10,000 on Patreon, he's gonna actually get the surgery.
Yep, that's what I heard.
You're gonna have it removed, right?
I think the surgery is more expensive than that.
Well, yeah, but you can like join the military and get it paid for.
I asked Billy if he would come to the Trap Ben stream, and he made it sound like he might have to rape me.
I just said I might show up afterwards when you're comfortable. Maybe had a little bit to drink. I give you the NZ's ends. Sorry, not sorry.
A night of
Jesus. Okay, don't come
with that $2.
Oh, he's coming then. He's coming.
I'm coming either way. It just depends whether or not it's going to be on Trap Ben's tits or Trap Ben's ass.
People said it's only for $5 plus. Fuck yeah, it is. People are gonna sign up for that shit.
Might wanna raise your.
Should I just do Trap Ben every fucking month as long as I stay over 2,000?
Honestly, yeah.
Love all the content and everyone that
means
contributes to an awesome show.
Eventually, I'll have to be. I was gonna shave. I'll shave for the next one, but after that, I have to be a bearded lady.
Okay, but you shave for the first one, and I think that you should send people. Like you take a selfie with a Kodak Polaroid. Take a selfie with a Polaroid and kiss the Polaroid and send it to them in the mail if they're like a certain number of donors. Like a $69 donor.
Somebody said the
Trap Ben's lips.
I have two $200 patrons, and I have to send them something.
Are you gonna send them your beard? Like they can each get one half of the beard.
You want me to shave up my beard?
That's for Trap Ben, right? Patreon perk, man.
I think one of them's international.
I don't know if you can ship beards internationally.
I don't think so.
Really, you can't?
I don't know.
Someone might try to make a voodoo doll out of your beard hair anyway, man. You don't want to fuck with that shit.
Just sew your hair to a doll, glue it to a doll, and send them the doll.
Pimp Monks, that's what I was going to suggest.
You know what? Someone in the chat suggested I escalate the Trap Ben eventually. Okay, but I'll do at least 3 months at 2,000. I'll do Trap Ben once a month.
There you go.
And then it might go up after that.
Seasonally, you can change. I think at one point you should have like a full-on Trap Ben episode where you go out to the nightclubs here dressed up as Trap Ben.
What are you trying to sign me up for?
I'll come with a camera. I'll follow you around, and you can pick up some dudes or some lesbian chicks.
You could pitch a new reality show to Lifetime or something.
I'm not that pretty as Trap Ben. I sent Billy the old picture.
The OG 19-year-old Trap Ben.
Yeah.
When I was looking at it, I won't lie. I
There's
almost
some pictures that people haven't seen yet. That you have some other pictures, man, of like you as Trap Ben from back in the day.
That's Clap Ben. Making that ass clap.
Yeah, those are like actual photographs, though. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back then, man, we didn't have these fancy digital cameras and shit and camera phones and all that high-tech technology, man. Can't believe it. Pimp, your beard's looking good, man. That shit's setting in. I still think you got it from going down on a redheaded chick who likes to dye her hair black and dye her pubes black, man. There's a lot of redheaded chicks out there that dye their hair black and then they dye their pubes black and they don't let anybody know they're redheaded. Man.
Hey, check out. I played some of this on my Patreon stream earlier. I just think you guys got to see this. This is the show Evan used to be on.
Is that Evan with the mohawk?
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
The number you see on the screen.
I don't know if I'm on
Share
this
your
episode,
poems.
Oh, you're not on this one?
No, I'm not on this one, but
Oh man, hold on. I need to get another one then.
all right, yeah. But yeah, I did a public access show called Freaky Deeky, and like it was like the whole episode was like a trip, man, with all these psychedelic hallucinations.
Yeah, dude,
and stuff.
it's one of the craziest fucking. Oh, here's one.
And then at the end of the show, every night, the last 10 minutes, we would have naked time, and all the girls and all the dudes would start stripping off their clothes and getting down to their underwear. And then it would get crazier and crazier and trippier until they were about to show their nips, and then the feed would cut out, you know, like.
Oh, could they not show nipples on your public access?
I don't think.
But
I don't think
here in Seattle, like they had straight up hardcore porn on our public access
Really?
after 10 p.m. Like there was this guy named Mike Hunt, and he would show up, and there was like another guy. His name was like T.J. Williamson. Look him up because he like came out. He was a pervert, but he would always play pregnancy porn and the weirdest shit after 10. But there was like these two guys, and there was another girl named Shannon Kringen that would come on, and she would do like this stuff except with one camera, and the colors would be changing. And she'd get naked and paint her body and like listen to fucking what's that one girl singer that's like anti-rape, like specifically?
All of them?
Yeah, but the one that's like specifically
pro-rape.
like the 1990s version of Lana Del Rey. I can't remember her name right now, but she was.
What's that one female singer that's anti-rape?
What? No, there was like one that was specifically like came out in the 90s for it. I guess they all are. You're right.
All right. Here we go.
Warning. Flashing images may cause epilepsy, may cause death. They may cause death, and it's not our fault if you die. So watch at your own risk. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new telephone number, which I will...
I'll just skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, God
In the
bless
home
her.
country of Jamaica, man. Everyone has a Jeep, man.
All right. I know I got 4x4. That's how one of your other actors got down there tonight. And almost got booted off that bridge there, that 35 bridge. But luckily, I got the
What the
4x4,
fuck
man.
is this?
You know?
What's going on here, Evan?
Oh man, you guys got to grab your nearest smokable, and then you'll find out, man.
Where's? I know Evan's in this somewhere.
I'm in here
Where is
somewhere.
he?
Oh yeah. Look at this little. Oh yeah, this is the outer space episode, man. This
Yeah.
Oh, this is the outer space episode.
We had a lot of.
Yeah,
outer
look at
space
this shit.
Oh my God.
There you are,
There I
right
am.
there. You see him?
Look at me.
Oh man.
New telephone allows people to get on the next line, and when you hang up, you're on the
Look at your
next.
face, look at his
And then when you
face,
hang up,
man.
you're on the next. It's like a cycle of space.
What the heck?
What is this?
What the heck, dude?
And you could call in and fucking interact with the show, man. It was great.
Where's Hamel?
I grew up on public access. Like when I was a little ass kid, I would watch it all the time.
How long did you guys do this show for?
From like 2008 till 2013.
Oh, so you were in a while. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He just bounced. He's bouncing.
All right.
Yeah, man. You got to watch this from an altered perspective to really enjoy it.
This is an altered perspective. Like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no other option here. There's no unaltered version of this. This is
No shit, man.
It's like
Oh,
someone
yeah.
just spit acid right into the camera lens.
It's
Oh, yeah,
performance
but
art.
you can check out more Freaky Deeky on my channel, the Everyone's
Yeah.
Favorite YouTube, if you're down with this stuff.
Cool.
Hell yeah. What about you, Pimp? Was there any public access when you were growing up, man, that you liked?
The only public access we had to do is like, praise Jesus.
Oh, shit.
It's not fair.
No, dude, seriously, I live in Podunk, Christian, Mississippi, man. That's, seriously, the public access is all Jesus all the time.
Yeah.
I used to watch public access in Albuquerque, and there was a guy named Don Schrader, and he would talk about he wore a loincloth, and he would talk about drinking his own pee and stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
That's the kind of shit I would want to watch.
One of my fans tried to tell me to drink my own piss when I was sick one
course.
time, man.
Oh, yeah, but still here. Still,
I drank my own piss on stream one time on accident because I
On
was doing like,
Battlecam?
oh, no, it wasn't even Battlecam. I was on Twitch, and I had been doing like a really, really, really long stream, and I jokingly drank some iced tea and pretended it was pee, and everybody like thought it was because the way I reacted. And then like I'd been on the stream for so long that I had to pee really bad, and like I just fucking had this giant bottle of tea that was empty now. So I'm on stream not wanting to go away because I'm in the middle of a game. So I whip it out and I fill this bottle, and I put the bottle to the side, and I forget that I had finished my tea, and I go to take a swig of it. And it was my actual pee, and I played it off like I had just drank more tea. I didn't let anybody know that I had done it. It was like I had the coolest face, and the whole time I'm like,
That's piss.
But yeah, I knew it. Nobody watching me knew it. I swore I would never tell anybody.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
That's awesome that you didn't sell it, though. It's awesome.
Well, I didn't, because the first time it was fake, and I sold it so well. Everybody thought I'd really drank piss. And then the second time, it was like karma or something. But I sold the whole thing.
Man? Did it make you
no, I didn't throw up because like I didn't drink that much of it. It wasn't like I was like chugging it or anything. I would take a sip, and I was like.
Yeah. Did you know that that's why they call it getting pissed? Is that these Vikings used to trip on psychedelic mushrooms and then they catch their piss, and the psychedelic stuff from the mushrooms would filter out through their piss, and they could get high off it again from drinking their piss, and they chug their piss before going into battle, and they called it getting pissed.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's dedicated to getting fucked up right there.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
Here's the guy from Public Access in Albuquerque that drank his own piss.
Oh, Lord.
The same with our piss. It is not waste. It is not poison to our body.
It's liquid gold, man. Fucking liquid
our
gold.
piss is our unique, living, perfect medicine.
Our perfect medicine. No.
He is well tanned, by the way.
How is it a perfect medicine? It's what your body couldn't process.
He's well tanned because he lives in Albuquerque
and drinks piss. He
and
probably
he's
has
a
jaundice.
nudist. He walks around like basically wearing Daisy Dukes.
So like Kazoom, but skinnier.
Did you know they actually use piss to tan leather? And that's why poor people back in the day, they would sell their piss because that's all they had.
Why do you know so much about piss?
And that's why they call it piss poor, man. So people who were piss poor.
A lot about piss.
Hey, man, you can't suppress normal bodily functions, man. You might as well profit off of them.
But you're like the piss historian over here, man.
You don't think the father of the biological father of Jesus Christ wouldn't know about piss and stuff? Come on, man.
Well, did you know that they use pee to make cars running? You know, damn.
We probably could use piss if we can somehow extract the hydrogen out of pee. If there's any hydrogen in there, we could power automobiles off of piss, man.
Isn't that from Back to the Future? Or what is that
They use
from?
garbage in
yeah,
Back to the Future.
I think there was a movie where they fueled something with piss, though.
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Evan, you need a shirt that says Evan knows pee.
Did you know there's a separatist movement in California that declared independence from California?
Yeah, I heard about that today, actually.
Wow.
They can't legally, right? I think Texas can. Isn't that the only state that can separate?
I don't
from
know.
the Union?
No, I think there's probably other states that can also.
I don't know.
I think Vermont. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh shit! New California. Oh my.
So what are they keeping? They're keeping L.A. all the
the
way
good
up to
shit.
San Francisco. Yeah. There's no San Diego.
Yeah. Well, like there's a lot of other good stuff, but like San Francisco and LA and everything, that's where the money is.
Yeah.
So they pretty much just connect it all. Napa's where the wine is. They had to get Napa in there. Huh.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
Wowzers, man.
It's not going to happen.
No.
That's a they're making like the biggest West Coast red state.
They're going to elect its own governor and everything.
Wow. Heavy
Interesting.
duty, man. We're gonna have to put another fucking star on the flag, damn it.
Well, they were talking about doing that with Puerto Rico as well.
Puerto Rico.
They had a
Yeah.
new design with the flag where they had all like 51 stars. The
You
stars were
better
set
have
up in like a
Trump
circle.
call the president there, man. The president of Puerto Rico. Remember he said he met with him?
How about the president of the U.S. Virgin Islands?
I wonder if Trump's ever looked into the mirror and just been like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Probably.
Every day.
Probably.
And why am I so orange?
He knows why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the piss he tans his fucking leather skin in. I'm not saying the president likes to be peed on during sex. What I am saying is, if during sex you don't pee on the president, you're going to have a bad time.
Have you guys seen that YouTuber? I think his name is Randy Rainbow. He came out with that song called Desperate Cheeto about Trump. It is so fucking funny, dude. It is hilarious.
Desperate Cheeto?
Yeah, it's a play off of that one song that's like uber.
Oh, Desperado?
Popular. No,
Despacito.
He based it off of that, and he calls Trump Desperate Cheeto. It's funny as hell, dude.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I did a fucking Trump rap on my channel if people want to see it, man. It's pretty, it's not a comedy thing, but there's a little thing of Trump dancing.
You hear this?
I think Crunch Wrap is better than a Trump Wrap. Crunch Wrap Supreme at Taco Bell. They closed down the Taco Bell by my house after I was on the internet talking about the Crunch Wrap. I think the fucking FBI is trying to shut me down, dude. They don't want me to have that Crunch Wrap action. But I'm on a diet anyways, so it's not important.
Yeah, fuck that Taco Bell, man. Leave that shit in the past, man. You got the memories. You can always remember, man. Just remember what that fucking Taco Bell tasted like, and it'll be like experiencing it again, man. You don't really need it, man.
Last time I was on like a diet, it was after I met Jake the Snake Roberts in the airport, and he got me like he gave me like a diet plan for the DDP diet plan.
Yeah.
He was on. Taco Bell was the first thing I ate that broke that. So me and Taco Bell, we have problems.
Yeah, I hate Taco Bell. I think it's gross.
It is gross, but it's like it's a certain type of gross. It's like dirty sex. Gross. It's a yummy gross.
It's a yummy gross.
It's like having Trump sex, you know, where the Cheeto just starts peeing on you. You know it's not good for you, but it's still had sex. So what?
So what?
So I guess this is Gutfield from Fox News bitching about a tweet that CNN made. I guess it's socialist.
So as the stock market reaches new heights yet again, we hear exasperated voices asking, why isn't the media focusing on all this good news? Well, maybe because to them, it's not good news. It's actually evil. Yesterday, CNN posted a tweet that said Martin Luther King was a socialist before it was cool. Now think about that. As capitalism roars on, one of our major news outlets dubs the Soviet Union's economic plan cool. What a perfect distillation.
I thought the Soviet Union was communism.
Well, yeah, but this guy is pushing an agenda, and it doesn't sound good unless he
It's the Soviet Union. They pointed nukes at us.
Yeah. He was a socialist, like Dave Rubin, not Rick Rubin. Dave Rubin.
People get those two confused a lot. Yeah. Believe it or not.
Can't help it. Dave Rubin was crying out against when was socialism cool, and I think he compared it to like, I don't know, Martin Luther King or something. Or this is what this is about. Is
Martin Luther King was a red,
but he was like talking shit.
He was a Rusky.
He was a Republican, right?
I think
he was. MLK was a Republican.
I think being a Republican was a little different. Yeah. They weren't as far to the right.
But it's funny how many Republicans will claim that, like, present day.
Yeah, well, the party of Lincoln. You know? But, like, Lincoln was way more liberal, you know.
Lincoln was the first president that's in a pro wrestling Hall of Fame. Yeah, Donald Trump is our second.
Are you serious? Holy
shit,
man.
Fucking Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is our second.
He's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Can you believe he's in a fucking wrestling Hall of Fame? And that motherfucker, I think he's maybe wrestled his Cheeto out of his pants 7 fucking times in his life. I'm so mad at I'm so mad that Donald Trump's in there and my fucking Rick Rude. Remember Rick Rude?
Yeah.
Why isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know, but that's a totally different conversation.
It's true.
It's wrestling too, and everyone will just be like, "Fuck."
It's true.
But you know what's really fucked up is that in 1999 they had a trial about the assassination of Martin Luther King, and they came and the judgment was that they found various United States government agencies guilty of assassinating him. So they proved it in a court of law that our government killed Martin Luther King Jr. in a 1999 civil trial.
Someone said Rick Rude is in the Hall of Fame.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did any of you guys think Bobby Roode was his son, but then you found out he spells the last name?
I thought they were married.
Good one.
Well, if he was still alive, I'm sure he'd come out with the dude's crotch on his ass or on his or his face on his crotch. You know, like
his crotch on his ass.
The adolescent mindset in today's media and in
Rick Rude was inducted last year.
Shit.
Posthumously.
I know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I was gonna say Macho Man. I was wait, no, they let him in.
I'm glad I shut that down before I was like, yeah.
I know you saved yourself there. I look like the fucking dumbass.
Hollywood.
I forgot.
What a perfect snapshot of the left, the most discredited economic system ever. Just look at Venezuela. And yet, to CNN's children, that doesn't matter. It's all about being cool. As the Dow soars and 401ks grow, they laud a system that ruined millions of lives. So why are we mincing words anymore? It's not just CNN. Check out the Democratic Party, which has all but purged its moderates, now leaving the party to Bernie-loving progressives. It is now the American Socialist Party. That's what we should be calling them routinely. Take them at their word. So as long as the economy is doing great, the media is not going to listen because to them, capitalism is just an illusion and an
I mean, we're not like totally, you know, laissez-faire capitalist.
Yeah.
You know?
This guy's in this absolute moment where
So we're capitalism.
Any socialism is obviously communism,
And Martin
right?
Luther King was a commie.
Yeah, I'm calling him a commie, but if this conversation wasn't being had, they'd probably be on right now. Republican Martin Luther King did so much for the country, but it's Fox News, right? Like, they're getting paid to say somebody else's agenda. So is CNN.
They all are, yeah.
But it's like this guy especially, he probably doesn't even fucking care about any of this. He gets a script in the fucking morning and he reads the script and makes you think that he cares because he's preaching to old ass people. Nobody watches the fucking news anymore. How many people do you think right now also watch Fox News for information and not for fucking?
I think the majority of Fox News viewers are watching from the common area at the nursing home. Honestly, like where they all sit and play checkers.
From the White House right now.
He doesn't watch that shit. He watches Cartoon Network.
I heard Donald Trump watches like 8 hours of TV a day.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's probably like Adult
ridiculous.
Swim and stuff like that.
He watches Fox News because they're favorable of him.
Does he actually watch
That's
it?
what I heard. Yeah, he likes feeling
seeing
like
himself
he is,
on TV, man. That's what it is.
He likes feeling like he's the good guy.
Wow.
I wish he would do some good guy stuff. Earn that spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. All he did was shave Vince McMahon's head and take a Stone Cold Stunner. Come on, President. Have a 4-star match.
With Donald Trump as president, we're really unlucky because he's not really a good guy, but a good guy like Chucky, man.
Yeah. That's right.
So, did you hear about when they said Trump called a bunch of countries shitholes? Or they alleged that he had? Here's his response to that.
The president continues to face backlash over reported remarks he made during a subsequent immigration meeting on Thursday. The president has denied using disparaging remarks when referring to immigrants from Haiti and African nations. But Democratic Senator Dick Durbin said,
I like how they'll write out almost the entire word except for the I. Just write the fucking word already. I mean, it's already there. And how does the asterisk become the I? And why choose the I? Why not any other letter?
Yeah,
well, I think one reason they may do it now because didn't they get in a lot of trouble for saying pussy over and over and over again?
Did they?
When yeah, I think they got a lot of issues.
Well, I think they blurred that out too. I think they blurred out the U on that shit.
No, but they said it like constantly. And I think they got some shit over that. But
have they said shithole on the news, or do they just allude to it?
I think they're saying it. I think they're saying
it.
They
are. Oh, they're actually saying shit. Okay.
Some South Park said shit like over 100 times in one episode. I think the news should be able to.
Cable has lenient rules as opposed to broadcast.
Yeah.
I wish the news would be more real. Like, this motherfucker done did it again, yo. I mean, I wish they'd come out and just cuss like they would in real life. Hell,
why don't you have your own news show?
I'm going to Pimp Monk News Network Now News.
Pimp Monk News Network Now News. I love how they perfectly set this room up with people of color so that Trump and Pence just look like fucking a couple of oddballs.
And he's making the monkey face. I mean, that's just racist.
Not cool, Pimp Monk. We're not culturally ready for this right now.
He heard the president use the phrase.
No, I'm not a racist. I am the least racist person you have ever interviewed.
I'm the least racist person
makes these really
you have ever
huge
interviewed.
claims. Yeah.
That's a stable genius right there. Because only somebody who was a genius and had that level of stability would be able to throw it back like that. No, I'm not. Boo-boo, nanny boo-boo, stick to you like glue-glue. I stepped in doo-doo. Baby Trump on the playground, beat up all the other kids.
And you ever noticed that every interview he does is always like noise? It's like a helicopter in traffic or something.
Yeah.
There's always noise.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why is that? He'll be like, why do an interview like 20 feet from a helicopter? You know? He does that shit. Or like a running airplane that's getting ready to like take off.
Because then he don't want nobody to hear his stupid shit.
Speaking of not hearing it, I can't hear the fucking video.
Yeah, it's the poor audio.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's always bad audio with Trump.
Is it possible to pause it on Donald Trump's face and his face is not making a weird, like...
No. Hold on. Let's try.
A weird pose?
Yep. Hold on. We'll try it again.
That's not too bad.
There you go.
Oh, that's a nice one, man. It looks like he's praising the Lord.
Oh, this is awesome. There's no normal face.
Yeah. Never. I have the best. Someone in the chat said, I have the best audio. No.
Yeah.
You've never met someone with better audio.
The straight up denial is just the bravado that has to be there to spit everything back into the face of the people that obviously are like, dude, your hands are red. You got caught red fucking handed. He's like, this is my own blood. I bled because I'm a red-blooded American. I win. Okay, Trump.
And my audio's great.
I had a couple articles too. See, I didn't even know who the fuck Logan Paul was or Jake Paul until you talked about him to me.
Yeah,
because I don't know. I just, who the fuck is he? Why do people care?
So
apparently a lot of people.
His little brother was Jake Paul, slightly younger.
He was like a Disney Channel celebrity.
Yeah, he was on Disney Channel on a show, and they both came up through Vine, and they have millions of little kids that look up to them. And their episodes on they do like daily vlogs. So every time they upload a vlog, they fill the vlog up with advertisements for their merch and stuff. And they're telling these kids like, go bother your parents until they buy you our shirt. It's like shameless. So him finding a dead body in the woods and videotaping it is just par for the course for Logan Paul. I wouldn't expect less from him. So when people are like outraged by it, I'm like, do you watch any of his other content?
Yeah, and
he's shameless as fuck.
And here's the fucked up thing about this, as someone who doesn't really know that much about it, but for like YouTube to use their algorithm to like push this guy to the top and deem other content not advertiser friendly that doesn't show dead bodies is fucking bullshit.
That video was on the featured page, on the #1 page. That video itself.
Now they're gonna manually have to view every video they put up on the featured videos. They're gonna make sure every video is watched by somebody in company. If they're putting that in like their top 20 featured videos, why isn't that already happening? Why are they just letting these videos go up on the featured platform without somebody watching them? Why are they featured if someone inside isn't like, this is a good video?
It's hypocrisy, man. YouTube's a bunch of hypocrites, man.
So what's his punishment, though?
Well, they first told him they were going to take away his YouTube Red shows for the time being, and they're going to take away his Tier 1 advertising. Tier 1 is where like the PewDiePies were on it, you know, the big guys, the Good Mythical Morning. They get like the best of the YouTube ads. The advertisers go to them and they get the prime spots, so they get more money. So maybe being down, knocked to tier 2, there's tier 3, there's like multiple tiers. I'm pretty sure there's a shit tier, and that's the tier level that we all got fucking put into.
Why did that put an image in my mind of someone like shitting out their eye? I don't know. Sorry.
Pitmonk, have you ever had shit tears?
Every day, bro. Get it every day, bro.
Got him. Yeah, Everyday Bro is Jake Paul's beautiful song he made that is probably one of the worst YouTube songs ever, except it spawned everybody else to make worse YouTube songs. Yeah. So it might in turn be the best because it changed the platform of YouTube and hip hop. Oh, everything sucks about that.
Isn't it fucking bizarre that someone like Logan Paul, I had no idea who the fuck he was either, can have like 15 million subscribers and you just don't even fucking find out about them until some crazy shit pops off. It's weird that like
that's because the kind of the kind of shit you watch would have nothing in common with his videos, so you don't get suggested those. I mean,
his fan base is driven by kids who don't know any better.
Kids,
literally, you watch an episode of his, and he's like running around with midgets, which I think is fucking cool, right? Yeah. And then, but then he like just starts breaking plates in front of girls, so the girls scream, and it's like that every day. It's just like, and then he gets a t-shirt cannon, and he'll shoot t-shirts out and say, "Oh, this is my new Maverick t-shirt." Shoots out the cannon at somebody and it's just, buy my shirt, bro, buy my shirt. And it's a fucking 20-minute video full of what he does during the day, which is some pretty cool shit sometimes because he's a fucking young, beautiful millionaire hanging out with like all types of fast-ass celebrity girls. So like he lives a cool life, but like he does everything so petty and fucking the kids follow him. This isn't children entertainment he's making. He's not making entertainment for kids.
What's the age range of his...
Didn't he stuff his midget friend in a suitcase though and fly him all the way to Paris?
I don't think that's real.
Yeah, he probably said that. I'm telling you, like, I would like this guy, I think, if I met him in real life, but I hate the fact that he's changing an entire generation of children into thinking that they can be little fucking brats.
Yeah. I mean, like,
they were brats, but
so they were bratty kids.
Yeah.
So now that they're adults and kids look up to them, you know.
Well, apparently this guy's never been told no, and neither has his brother. I mean, that's the reason they do this shit, because they always get by with it because they're stars. I mean, they've been stars since they were the knee-high kids or whatever on Disney and all that shit. So
were they stars? No, they weren't kids on Disney.
Take some of my money.
They weren't kids on Disney.
Oh, they weren't?
No, they were like they got pulled on when they were like young, like 17, you know.
Oh, okay.
And Logan Paul wasn't on Disney either. He was on Vine. He brought his brother in through Vine. Vine is all about 6-second videos, so it's like they were trying to find a way to be entertaining in 6 seconds, which just meant doing like
dumb shit
like breaking a plate, doing the splits in a fucking subway, being cute, slapping a girl's ass, you know, really stupid shit that everybody watches, and it's 6 seconds in, so they're like, oh, that was funny, yeah, and then they don't have to, there's no time for actual creativity. You have to hit people with the lowest common denominator of entertainment in that moment, and these guys mastered that. So now they come to YouTube where they do basically 20 minutes worth of 6-second clips, and the kids, they can't look away. It's like anything with fast cuts and flashy shit and sounds and plates breaking. Kids just follow that shit like lemmings. And these guys are running your children's lives. They're running them.
Yeah. Look at the pink hat and the pink hoodie, too.
I would wear that, too. I would fucking wear that, dude. That's the worst thing about this is I don't want to hate this guy. I don't.
You like everybody, man.
I like a lot of people, but what he's doing, like the Suicide Forest video, I could give a shit about.
I mean, like,
you know, but
I just think it's dumb that YouTube, like, you know, thought he was making advertiser-friendly content.
Oh, and the worst thing was that his video got put up on the trending page, and someone had to view that because it got striked multiple times. So a human had to review that and say, no, it's Logan Paul, it's okay. But the same clips that people were making commentary videos about were getting struck down all across the board. So it's like,
he took his own video down. YouTube didn't take it down. He took his own video down.
It's complete preferential treatment. and it's wrong on so many levels. But YouTube, they might have to pay for this one because they have Logan Paul's dick so far down their throat that they have to swallow now. He's busted in their fucking mouth, and they have cum all over their face, and they have to clean it up because they look like a couple of fucking suck whores right now.
You just made
for
that
the Paul
very
brothers.
sexual. I'm just saying.
It's not even sexual, man. This is predatory. Logan Paul face fucked YouTube. That's the fact. And now all of us that want to get a little bit of that YouTube ass, we have to go kiss YouTube on the mouth with Logan Paul's jizz all over it just to make some fucking advertisement bucks. It's not right. It's not.
It is true.
I'll kiss that jizz though.
I mean, I can't fault you. I can't fault you.
People are asking for the cringe rap segment. You know, I don't even have any. I'm building a collection of cringe raps, and I actually don't have one tonight.
Huh?
People haven't been sending me videos or anything, so I've just been on the hunt on my own. You know, well,
that sounds sexual too. I've been on the hunt, baby.
No. For all sorts of videos, you know, but I do get a few videos, but. You know,
I always expect somebody to find one of my old videos and pull them up for the cringe rap segment.
Oh, dude!
Do you want to? Do you want to do that now or?
Oh man, what is? Okay.
Okay. This one's fucking bad. It's a video. Billy the Fridge, Pinwheels.
Pinwheels.
This this is a cringe rap. Fucking like I'm probably gonna get sick.
How long
when
ago
we
was
watch
this?
This was some like 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
That's appropriate, though. Everybody's got a little, you know, maybe they recorded a freestyle that they weren't the proudest of in retrospect, you know what I mean?
It's Ronald McFondle and Billy the Fridge Pinwheels. Did you find that?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Lock up your daughters.
Oh, this is just a song. We want the actual video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want the actual video if we can find it.
Oh, hell yeah. We gotta have the video with...
I don't know where you'd find it. Is it on your channel?
It should be on YouTube. It's not on my channel.
Okay.
Search Ronald McFondle, Billy the Fridge Pinwheels. Probably. I don't know. It should be on there unless
That's a great fucking
copyright
name,
strike for being garbage.
I love that.
I don't know. Yeah, this is the worst shit though. This is
I think I found it.
Oh
God.
Uh-oh. Y'all ready for this? Holy shit.
Yeah, I just have to grab it really quick.
Y'all asked for cringe rap segment. I'm giving you a pound of flesh right now, motherfuckers.
Ask and thou shalt receive, man.
Sometimes you sound like Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong?
Evan. Sometimes he sounds
really?
he's
a
like,
little
hey,
bit, yeah.
man.
You got the wisdom of Tommy Chong, I think.
Which is awesome. Man. Hey, man, that's a great person to be compared to.
Yeah, that's an honor, man.
Well, Tommy Chong doesn't think he's the biological father of Jesus Christ, though.
No,
because
Tommy Chong knows he's not. That's the difference.
But Tommy Chong is a member of the Army of Heaven, man. He's
I gotta admit, I got a confession before you play this. You know, I've been a big critic of Evanism. I may be falling into the trap.
Are you going to convert?
I'm thinking.
Nice. That's dope, Kim.
How much money is it? How much money you make from it?
I make zero right now.
Yeah, it's not like Scientology.
Well, fuck that. I don't want to be a part of that.
Once I become king, man, it's free cigarettes, free food, free everything, man.
Oh God, I'm feeling sick even bringing this up.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Can you guys please send in cringe rap videos so I never have to feel this way again?
Send in everything.
Yeah, send in all videos, but
go to my Facebook and send them there, or join my Discord and you can put them in the video suggestions area there. So yeah, here it is. The Lusty Lady. I've seen this place, but it's closed now. So did you actually film it there?
No, this was down the road at
okay.
Well, I think we took pictures there. And
your daughters.
Dude, you look like fucking Chucky from Child's Play
Totally,
or
yeah.
something.
I didn't do that on purpose either. I was just accidentally Chucky from Child's Play.
Yeah. You're like the living version.
Billy the Fridge, Ronald McDonald,
Oh my God.
JT Rockwell. Over
What is this?
Shit. You know, y'all better call 911.
Were those just like some strippers that you hired or something?
One of the girls I knew looked better at the Lusty Lady.
Oh, okay.
And then the other girl, I think she just does contortionist stuff. Oh, man, I can't believe you guys are watching this.
You suggested it.
Because I felt bad that they don't have a cringe rap segment.
Wow.
And I put myself on the flame for them.
He sacrificed himself, people.
I'm like,
motherfucker, wrestling champion, your neighborhood stranger. Pretty please picture me.
What is this? Ronald Mc...
Oh,
that's Ronald McFondle.
Happy Meal toys double-sided for a butt bag. Go on around a slut train, mustard on the upper lip next to a cum stain. It's a fun game, squeeze till the pig squeal, twist blow like a pinwheel.
When I'm thinking your daughter, I shower in cold water, spin her on my finger like a Harlem Globetrotter. Oh bother, I'm like poo in a honey pot. Do her where she poo, then I am with the money shot. Funny.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Someone said this is ICP.
This is IC I drink pee. Oh.
Here comes Evan. Fun fact about pee.
Yeah, he does.
She gon' spin like a pinwheel. Rolling with McFondle, yo, you know it's a big deal. Get real. Nah.
You still rolling with McFondle?
That's the homie.
Yeah?
Talks every once in a while.
Yeah? Wow. Yeah, you're really cringing like it's affecting the way you're speaking at this point.
My baby did the plunger at the bloody starts at the Mickey D's dumpster. Get dumber, this will be hella awkward. Put you on my fist, twist you like a helicopter. Tell the doctor if you start to get dizzy. Just don't interrupt me when I start to get busy. She start to get pissy, I'ma call Ronnie Mac. She's a hypochondriac, toss her in a body bag. It's a party, man, doing like a line of coke. Pinwheel spinning them, sorry your vagina broke.
Oh.
I wanna puke. I wanna actually puke.
Holy shit, man.
These drag queens were very sweet, though.
Man, it looks like you had a hell of a time filming this music video, though. That's the important part, man.
It was just like on a stage somewhere you filmed it?
Yeah. We had a stage in the Rebar downtown Seattle, and there was a bunch of dominatrixes and strippers.
And clowns?
And drag queens and clowns. Yeah, it was weird. And like this guy, for some reason, he did wrestling for a while. So like we did a show with like Gangrel at Los Angeles, the Viper Room, where we rapped down there with like Gangrel was in the crowd and Ryan Shamrock and Miss Kitty and Kazarni. He was on SmackDown for like 2 episodes. Yeah. It was weird. We performed in Vegas one time in a wrestling ring, and Mike Modest, I don't know, he's like an indie guy, big indie wrestler. He was in the back, and he was like, I went and started kicking it with him after the performance. He's like, dude, you're so fucking good, and I was like, I lost all respect for him. I was like, I thought you were fucking dope, Mike Modest. He is dope. He's a great wrestler, but I mean, he was giving me compliments. I can't feel too bad, but I was like, even in that moment, I was like, are you just fucking gassing me up for some reason?
Billy told me that he would do the Gathering of the Juggalos.
I would, yeah. But it's like a cultural experience, man. I feel like going to the Gathering of the Juggalos would be akin to like traveling to the Amazon.
It's a trailer park campground, basically. You know,
your boy gonna rip off McDonald's and ICP. Damn it!
Hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop. Hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop.
Hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Oh God.
Stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
We performed this in like so many different states. I was so long for the ride. It was so bad.
Is better for the mood. No matter what you do, notice how the skin feels. Soft on your wrist, easier should be in wheels. Pop on your fist and tickle at the hole. Next upon the list is to give a little blow.
See, now we know how to do the fucking pinwheel, man. Now all the kids at home.
Yeah, we learned. It's the new dance craze. Sweeping the
pinwheel. I hate my life.
And who's this guy?
This is JT Rockwell, aka the one guy we could find whiter than us. We were just going for like white dudes with problems, and our problems were that we were spinning girls on our fist, pinwheel style.
I wonder how this is. Like, hey man, what's up? I need you to write a verse about like fisting somebody.
I think this was Ronald McFondle's neighbor. That's how it happened.
Oh,
he was just like, hey, because Ronald McFondle before this had never rapped. He was like, I want to do a rap song. He asked me because I was the only person he knew that rapped, and I was like, I ain't doing shit right now. I was like, fuck it. We put out like an EP of songs, and they're all worse than this.
Oh, man, we need it.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
McConnell's in the back, sniffing lines off some sluts' butts. How'd I get on the track with these two sick-ass fucks? My team thinks it's dirty. That's why I'm in.
Yes, he just asked the question that you just answered. How did he get on the track?
Yeah. No, you weren't alone in thinking that. he didn't even know why the fuck he was on here.
In the booth, perfect amount of vermouth and a splash of olive juice. My neighbor came through and asked if I could spit a verse. I said, I hate rapping clowns. This cat's even worse. So much blow he's eating off his face. How's that paint taste? Like a saint at the rusty.
Did these girls get paid?
I'm sure they didn't.
They didn't?
I'm sure they didn't. I am sure they just came out.
They just thought it was fun?
Yeah, my guy Ronald McFondle, he's like a Capitol Hill legend in Seattle.
Oh, really? I didn't even know.
Just like he got all the drag queens out. Everybody, the strippers came out for free 95. You come a long way, Billy. Thank you, William Rupert. Son of a bitch.
Look at you in the background there. Like,
yeah, I think I'm trying to shit my pants to freshen up the place. Yeah. Yeah, so there's your cringe rap segment, you guys. That fucking sucked. That hurt me so bad watching that.
Still wasn't as bad as Cheesecake.
I like how you had the blow up doll at the end, you know, like.
I think I don't know, man. It was some weird times. Like, we would play strip clubs and stuff, so it was kind of interesting and fun.
Yeah.
But I just wouldn't mind if this all went away forever.
You just now it's on this stream now. I mean, it's broken up because we paused it and we didn't listen to the whole thing. But
he sacrificed himself, Billy.
I know he did.
This is like bloodletting, you know, where you let the blood bleed out to heal yourself. It was almost cathartic, except the entire time through it, I felt sick to my stomach.
I applaud you.
Felt like vomiting. So anytime I'm on here talking trash about someone who's a cringe rapper, hopefully 6, 7, 8 years from now, they're just a morbidly obese, decent rapper. That's all they could hope for.
So there's hope for the.
I don't even know how I can top that. I'm looking at all these other fucking videos, and I'm like, nothing can top that.
Fuck.
I'm like, man. We should have saved that for the end.
Yeah, it just blew our load.
Yeah,
that was the money shot right there, man.
Yeah, towards the beginning. So
Billy looks
so uncomfortable right now.
Trump says,
flustered right now. Look at him.
We'll go back to Trump. Divert our attention.
Yeah, Trump is the saltine cracker to clean our palate.
I notice you. Billy, this is your sexiest moment. There you go.
Noticed.
If you guys didn't hear earlier, you can still sign up for my Patreon, my private stream.
The next private stream is
the Trap Ben.
The Trap Ben stream. Are you gonna do a little dance with a balloon? Can I come over and pinwheel you, Ben?
No, you can't pin me. Can I come over and pinwheel you?
Can I come pinwheel you, Trap Ben?
You'll spin you like a globe trotter.
Do you want to spin like the other pretty girls, Ben? Damn it.
You have to be on it, though. You have to be on the...
Yeah. I'm not going to do Trap Billy like that.
You should. Okay, how high does it have to get? I mean, like...
Have you seen my
I've seen
my trap video?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. I don't know if I could do my own trap makeup. Like, I had some girl do it for me. Like, I was like, I'm not doing this. Paint my face. And then she did, and I was like, I'm actually really pretty for a morbidly obese girl. Like, there's a lot of fat girls that are not pretty, and I would have been a pretty one. I went downstairs that night and picked up a dude and his girlfriend. I didn't actually go with them, but they were going to go with me and do a three banger, and I was not ever going to do it. But like they were down, they were down for the three banger.
You did it, didn't you?
I didn't do it. I'm too lazy, man. I'm really too lazy to have.
I understand that. I can
anything less than like top tier sexual relations. I'm too lazy for.
Yeah.
It's got to be like some bucket list shit, or I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Hell yeah, man.
So here's a news story. Does Trump deserve credit for the Dow's rise? Because the Dow Jones is like way higher than it's probably ever been.
He probably does deserve credit for it because he lifted a lot of the bans on things that were keeping people from just making cash hand over fist without screwing over our fucking natural resources. He lifted everything, so the floodgates are open on money making right now. That's a Trump thing. People before, like under the Obama administration, we had to worry about things like pollution. Now we don't. So yeah. Thank you, Trump.
Yeah.
You deserve everything for this Dow rising. And when our fucking icebergs collide into our coast because nobody believed in global warming, you also deserve credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
The stock market is way up again today, and we're setting a record literally all the time. And I'm telling you, we have a long way to go.
What does he mean, we?
And had the other side gotten in, the market would have gone down 50% from where it was. 50% from where it was. Remember that.
President Trump earlier today.
He knows this.
Yeah, how does he know?
He's an analyst. He's a speculative analyst. 50% if it was the other side. Hillary would have killed it. Hillary would have had you all in retirement homes. Nobody would have any money.
Touting another good day on Wall Street and Main Street. The Dow up 1,000 points in 7 sessions, 25% since the election. It closed off its highs today, a bit on concerns over a potential.
Yeah, I remember when it was in the 10,000s. So
government shutdown. So can this go on?
And, you know, Bitcoin took a fucking dive.
How far?
Let me see what it's worth now.
I've got a lot of people who do Bitcoin, and they're speculative. They've been doing it for a long time, and they're saying that crypto's not dead, but they don't see Bitcoin becoming a $30,000 coin.
Yeah, Bitcoin's at like almost at 11,000.
11,000.
Yeah, it's at 10,742.
In I think it was 2013, Bitcoin was pushed up to like $1,200 a coin, and that was its peak for a while. Then it dropped down to $250, and at the $250 level, it sat there for quite a while until this recent boom over the last year. The fact that it has raised like this similar, smaller scale, like a 1/20th of the scale before, but it got up to 20,000, was 20K a coin, right? It hit 20K. Will it do it again? I don't know. There's competing coins, competing crypto that can do a lot more than Bitcoin could when it came out.
Ethereum was at 1,200 and it dropped down to under 1,000. Now it's back up just over 1,000.
Yeah.
again.
So looking into other cryptocurrency, there still might be a gold mine out there for people. It's really questionable which one it's going to be.
This video is dumb because like it's just asking a question that it's kind of hard to answer. It's kind of like how presidents say we created jobs. It's like you didn't actually create the fucking job. You
do create jobs by making the economy.
You can make policies that you believe can improve the economy to create jobs, but
when you take off the restrictions that companies have to work under, usually restrictions put there for safety and public health and shit like that.
You know what Jesse Ventura says? The only job the government can create is a government job. So I don't know. I mean,
he had a government job.
Of course he did. Well, he worked in the private sector long before he was, but he was in entertainment.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to Pimp Monk? Pimp, are you there?
Yeah, where is he?
Did he pass out from too much kratom?
Pimp.
He probably lost his internet connection.
Pimp Monk.
He'll be back when he's back. It kind of messed up Evan's camera a little bit, but you know, he'll be back.
Damn it!
There he is.
There's
I
our
was
boy.
pissing.
Oh, shit, man.
We were worried you died.
I don't want to interrupt the good points you were making, so I ran and took a piss.
Don't drink any of it, man.
Someone said Jesse Ventura also wants to waterboard Dick Cheney. Well,
Which
I don't
might-
want. I mean, as funny as it would be, he'd probably die from it. He's so old and has heart problems. So I would say probably don't do it.
I say do it.
Because Dick Cheney and like the stuff he's been involved in.
Test a man's
I
strength.
just don't want anyone to be tortured and killed.
You never know how strong you are until you're met in the
I do
face
think
with
Dick Cheney's
adversity.
a piece of shit.
Dick
but-
Cheney is a piece of shit. He shot a man in the fucking face and
That
made
was
the
his
guy
friend.
and made the guy apologize to him for it. Like, can you
And he
believe
made
that?
like $7 trillion off of the war in Iraq. Like,
Oh yeah,
through Halliburton.
that Iraq war with Halliburton is where they privatized so many things that the people in the military normally would do. They outsourced the shit that the people were in the military to do, like cook food and shit. Like that was a military thing, and they outsourced everything. They stripped it because they knew they could make money off of it, and that's
Conflict of interest,
gross.
man.
Totally, it's fucking gross. That's I don't know. I love the military. I do not like the military-industrial complex.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even Eisenhower, he was a military guy. He was a top-ranking military guy for during World War II, and even he warned us about that shit. You don't think who else would have more knowledge and more insider information about that than him? So there you go.
I just want them to let traps back into the military.
Yeah, that's a Trump thing. People in the chat were like, "You always talk about Trump. I know you're liberals, but God, talk about something else."
Well,
But-
here's one thing I will say about Trump, okay, and it's a very positive thing. If we get through this, there's going to be a lot of millionaires made off of this, right? There's going to be a lot of people who get rich because Trump was president, Trump included. So get yourself a piece of the pie right now before politics correct themselves, because we always have a swing. We had George Bush where people got rich, and then Obama came in and swung it back. Before that, Bill Clinton was swinging it back from fucking the Reaganomics. And now we have Trump. So if you are an entrepreneur, this is your time to get fucking paid, because we're going to swing it back in a fucking 4 to 8 years anyways. Trump's
Isn't that
going so
crazy,
hard
man?
right now. It might only be 4 years is all he needs, and then he'll cash out.
It could be, man. He might just be swinging for the fence on his first go, man. But it's crazy that our whole fucking country is ran like a sports game where there's two teams competing for the control of the ball. You know what I
that's
mean?
The illusion of competition.
Yeah, exactly. man.
It's not there's an ebb and pull of politics on controlling the masses. They're allowed to let the rich get so much wealth, and then they have to give some back to the fucking masses so the masses don't rebel. You gotta keep feeding the fucking little guys. You let them starve for 4 to 8 years, go on that fucking poor diet, and then throw them some fucking crumbs again. A couple bricks of government cheese.
Oh yeah. I think the people in control of what our minimum wage is on a federal level should have to be paid minimum wage for a year before they make their choice.
That would be nice.
When I lived in Albuquerque, they raised the minimum wage even for tipped employees, which are commonly paid way less. And a lot of the restaurants were trying to get their wait staff to sign a contract saying that they wouldn't get paid the new minimum wage. It's like, how can you do that?
In Seattle, the $15 an hour thing was big, nationwide news. They're raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour in Seattle, and a lot of
They have to here.
But a lot of restaurants have already found ways to just pass the buck on to the people. Before it's even enacted, they're preparing for $15 an hour. So it's like the world will go on. Will $15 be livable now in Seattle? Probably not. The price of living will just go up. Although there is a dip in rent in Seattle for the first time in like 5 or 6 years, and that's crazy because we're like a notoriously upward trending city. Yeah. So maybe that's a sign of the times. It's getting better for the red states right now. The blue states that went all in on their housing developments for Amazon employees are going to start eating shit.
I think tipping is dumb, and it's really crazy when I go to a country where
it's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Yeah.
And then I have this weird like guilt when I don't tip because it's been like ingrained into me that you must tip. You know,
Recently I've been tipping certain things less. Like I still, when I'm in a restaurant and people are serving me, you know, I still give a really good tip, like 20-25%.
Have you ever been to a place where they work it in?
Oh yeah, And
And you don't tip then?
I usually don't add on if they work it in because if they add in 18% or whatever, I'm like, okay, I would have tipped you more if you hadn't done that.
I think it's stupid that the establishment is passing on the cost to their customers to supplement the income of their employees. I think that's dumb.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
So
I don't like that. And then you have like the Uber Eats and stuff, Uber delivery and everything. For a long time you couldn't tip them.
No.
And then they gave you the option to tip. I don't want to start tipping now. I used Uber because I didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Uber taking rides with Uber, you didn't have to tip.
Yeah, you know, I every once in a while I'll tip, but it's like only when like some good ass service, you know. I feel like a dickhead for that, but it's like they're busting up unions to have Uber exist anyways, and I'm all for Uber existing, but I'm not going to give you the fucking both sides of the coin here. You can't have it heads and tails. You want to innovate, find a way to pay your fucking people a good wage. Make them work for you because they are living and enjoy it. And don't fucking bring tipping over to Uber.
Someone said tipping is not mandatory in all caps. It's like, okay, well, if you don't tip, then I wouldn't go eat at the same place again.
It's shitty not to tip, yeah. Like, and a lot of places suck, and I've had terrible service, and I'll never go back again, and I still give them like 15%.
I'll tell you what, go to Paris and eat at a restaurant there. The idea of service is like, it's just totally different.
Yeah, very slow,
it's
very
not,
like relaxed,
and they're not like up your ass.
Yeah,
they're not like catering to your every need. You might get a little attitude too because you don't speak French.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I would get attitude because I look like a fucking globe. They'd be like, "Oh, fat boy, we don't serve your kind here."
Yeah.
Can I get a baguette for the alley? Can I get an alley baguette? No, get out of here, fat boy.
One thing that's really weird is you can't move chairs from one table to another there.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa. Really? They get mad at you?
Well, I guess it's not allowed. I don't know because
was that everywhere you went?
Yeah. These cafes that I would go to, you know, if our party had more people than the table had chairs at it already, then they had to bring out like a special stool to like set up for you.
The fool stool?
Wow.
I guess. But you couldn't move a chair from one table to another.
Interesting.
Oh, that is
crazy, man.
It was really weird.
Hell yeah, man. They got different customs, man. Don't they put fucking what do they call it? Mayonnaise on their fucking French fries, man.
That's
they don't call them French fries, buddy.
Well,
yeah, that's offensive, isn't it?
It depends on where you are, what they call them, but French fries are actually Belgian.
Belgian frites?
Yeah, and the fries in Belgium are so good, and they do mostly use mayonnaise.
The Mormons do like mayonnaise ketchup mixture.
Fry sauce.
I like that Mormon fry sauce.
Holy shit, man.
That'd be better than just plain old fucking mayonnaise.
Someone said
it's an ancient Mormon ritual, man, to dip your French fry into the red and the white of the mayonnaise and the ketchup, so it's like a cream pie when it's that time of the month, you know.
Was that an innuendo?
Cream pie?
Yeah.
Pretty hot.
Evan took it to another level.
Evan Lefavor cream pie party.
I thought he was gonna say dip the fries in pee.
You thought he was going there with the pee again?
I did.
This has been a very pee-pee centric episode.
I hope the next generation of kids are going to grow up to not want to be slaves, man, and they're going to reject capitalism and embrace Evanism, man, because my fucking delivery robots will make you any meal. They'll be programmed to imitate any chef, and they won't spit in your food. They won't bust nuts in your mayonnaise. They won't do any of this crazy shit that human beings would, and you'll get it all for free, man, and nobody will ever have to work again in their lives, man.
You really need to make that happen sooner than later, because right now Facebook can put out just change their algorithm to sway the masses of the people following Facebook, and they can control people. And it's not just Facebook doing it, like those fucking information farms in Russia that were putting out fake information. Like, it's so easy to get the public twisted and following something. This alt-right movement is a social media thing. This social justice warrior movement is a social media thing.
Yeah.
People right now want to be told what the fuck to think because they can't make reality out of reality. They can't make sense of it. And so they're just following whatever gives them that feeling of sense. And it's scary because who knows where it goes from here. Especially with net neutrality fucking killed, and the ability to focus in on what people see and don't see. They don't even have the choice to look for other options. We could be coming to the point where there is no freedom.
There isn't, man. This is a dictatorship, because these are supposed to be the way democracy is supposed to work is we are supposed to gather in groups, and then we elect representatives to meet with the other representatives to put our will into law. So we come up with the laws, and then our representatives represent us to put it into law. But now they're cutting us out of the equation. They don't come to us at all. They just make their own laws, and that's dictatorship, man. That ain't a fucking democracy, man.
Yeah, and when I say freedom, I'm not even talking about freedom of the country. I'm talking about freedom of the mind. We won't be able to think without, boom, advertisement, idea. A friend of ours says something that we disagree with. We block them. We know they're no longer our friend. We see them in real life, and fucking we don't even know what we talk about because we don't have the online fucking cache of interaction anymore. So we're losing everything that made us human, and the next generation, I just want to know what they're going to be like. Right now, we're in a meme generation.
Oh,
what is the next step? What's the evolution after memes? Where do we go?
No, where do you go?
Well, we're going to have technology like the film The Matrix, so you can jack into a simulated reality where you are a god of your own existence, and then people are just going to stay connected into these machines 24/7 with feeding tubes so they can be the god of their own reality.
Damn near that way now, man. It's got computers.
Well, right now, everybody has the ego that they're a god of their own reality, right? Everybody believes that they're the fucking YouTube superstar. You got people out here with channels with like 12 subscribers, and they upload every day and talk to their camera like they're talking to a million. That's delusional. I'm sorry, it is. If you're talking to 12 people that are probably like bots or pedophiles, and you're a 12-year-old kid, and you're like, "Hey, I'm here today. I just want to say I watched Logan Paul yesterday. And, oh my God, he's had a dead body behind him. It scared me so much. But I'm a man now because I didn't even cry once. And make sure like and subscribe." That's the generation we have now.
Yeah.
Where does that go from here?
I have no idea.
We don't dig our ways out of it. At best, somebody like Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk will control the fucking automatons, the drone humans, in a way that betters the world, because they're just waiting to be controlled right now. They're conditioned for control. They are soldiers to the meme, and if you take the fucking meme, we memed a president in the United States. Say what you want about Donald Trump, he got there because of the fucking memes.
It's true.
That's right.
So where does this go from here? That's the question.
I don't
Everybody
know.
should be asking.
That's such a great question.
It is a good question.
People are saying that you're depressing them.
I'm sorry, guys. This is, don't get depressed, because there's a whole other side to this coin. This is where it could go, but where else it could go is that we have unprecedented access to information. All right, we have some of the most brilliant minds. One Einstein can fuck off a million dumbasses that follow. Okay, so we have so much hope right now. In 20 years from now, think of 20 years ago, our TVs were boxes that we stared at. Now they're fucking in our pockets on our phones.
I know, but that's part of the problem, isn't it?
It's part of the problem, but the advancement of technology, whether or it's not a bad thing that technology is advancing. It's only a bad thing if we get used bad.
But what created the meme culture? Everyone just having that connection, right?
It was what created the meme culture, but it's not the culture. It's the meme culture is a tool. It's how you use it. What needs to happen is we need some fucking real life-affirming positive memes to bring people out of their fucking depression.
That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen yet.
It goes the other way.
Because we don't know yet. We don't know what right now. It's easy to play into people's insecurities because people will remember a bad day more than they'll remember a good day. But we have to find a way to give them that meme that's so true and so believable. It's the new religion.
Yeah, I agree.
Because people want to believe in something. And if they have something solid, a steady stream of positive memes that build them up as better human beings, there is hope. The problem is we don't look for hope because we're too busy taking it in the mouth left and right from all the negativity in the world.
So create a wholesome meme for everybody.
Okay. Okay, I can't do it right now because I don't want to be disingenuous. I don't want to make a bullshit wholesome meme that goes nowhere. But I'm gonna put my mind to this, guys. And next episode, I'm gonna debut a wholesome meme.
Awesome. All right, man. Hell yeah.
I will do this for the world.
We do have evanism, though. We do have evanism.
Evanism could definitely be a wholesome meme.
Yeah, Pimp is now a disciple of Evanism.
I am. I've bought into. I've ate the cookie, drank the Kool-Aid.
Sweet.
No doubt, man. Well, together we can do it, man. We can save this fucking world. They're making movies thousands of years in the future about us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sumasu said, why not believe in human progress? This is all about human progress. The entire question is, where will we be in 20 years? Will we progress into a more better world? Something tells me that we have people who are on the pulse of this that are good, and they will use it for good. There's also people who are using it for bad. Will we be good versus evil like always? Or will we find a way to be at peace with ourselves for once?
Yeah, man.
But man, we love to feed off negativity, though, man. We do.
That's true. It's an addiction, man.
It really is. You're programmed to think that way too. Because I've actually reprogrammed myself to be positive, and it gets to the point now when someone hits me with some negativity, it doesn't even register as like reality to me. It's like I know it's in their own mind. I know they're caught up in some stuff that needs to be dealt with, and it's like it can't get into my mind. I know it's real to them. Feelings are as real as facts inside someone's mind, so you can't get that twisted. But in my mind, I'm not letting that shit into my mind. I'm over here looking at fucking primroses and stripper booties and shit. Pretty stuff.
That's what I've been doing at the beginning. You know, since the beginning of the year, I've been saying that's why I'm gonna try to be more positive. But sometimes, man, it's fucking hard, dog.
It is hard until it isn't. That's the thing. Once you reach that level,
Confucius say,
yeah. It's I remember when it was hard for me. I do, and I do not miss it. I don't sit here and think, God, I wish I had a bad day.
I need to absorb some of this.
That's what the wholesome meme is about to be for, dude. I'm serious right now.
I'm looking forward to this meme.
Someone sparked it. I'm going for wholesome memes here on out.
You're gonna change your life next week.
Never mind. Someone said Billy's retarded.
Yeah, but at least I can find a nice doctor boyfriend.
I see what you did there, young man.
Damn you!
That wasn't
you had
very
to go
positive,
there.
now, Billy.
That wasn't. No, it was positive because it made people laugh.
Yes.
It's like the dark and the light side of the Force. It can be wielded as you want it to be.
Now you're totally.
Billy is a Jedi. He is a fucking real Jedi.
If instead of the Force, you use something called bullshit, and there's a light side and a dark side of bullshit.
I just love the look Ben. He was like, "What the fuck?"
No, you're right, man. Negativity can get contagious, man. Negativity can spread to you. So you got to be like Billy, man. You just got to have protection against any negativity. You know, you don't want your buzz to get, you know, you don't want to ruin your buzz, your positive vibe, man.
But I love how he went through all that positive stuff and then went straight to a negative insult. Yeah. It was fucking beautiful.
But there's no negativity in my mind.
Yeah, I got
you. I mean, you don't have to be a goody two shoes, right? You don't have to be a goody two shoes to be a good person. I know you know, but I'm just saying for people out there that might not know, they might think Billy ain't that good. He does fucking weird shit all the time. I've seen videos of him trying to sneak up on YouTubers and break into their house. Yeah. So it's like that shit was for fun. It was for fun. It's all about the intent. People say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. My road to hell is paved with great intentions, and it's a fucking two-way, and it's a toll bridge, so I get paid. Everybody that walks through it.
Okay.
Check this out. Privacy is an illusion. Watch this before taking a DNA test.
Hey, internet friends. Fuck. This video started with a question I asked on Twitter. What do you think places like Ancestry DNA and 23andMe do with your DNA after they send you the test results?
They clone you.
Oh, man.
Mr. Naughty Priest.
Hey.
What's up, homeboy?
Mr. Naughty Priest, he has a message for you. It'll pop up on the screen in a second here.
I would let them clone me. I don't give a shit if they clone me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make human cloning legal when I'm king, man. That's one of my platforms I'm running on.
I gave 23andMe my DNA, so I'm fucked if this is really bad. I'm actually a little scared.
I don't know why it hasn't. Oh, there it is.
You got to read the fine print on that shit, man. You don't know what you're signing up for, man. It's
Old
like
man
Facebook.
bourbon.
I hear it says in the Facebook user agreement that you give your soul to Mark fucking Zuckerberg or some shit, you know?
Oh yeah, no. Facebook has the right to basically fuck you in the mouth without penetration.
I've taken both of these DNA tests.
Results.
Old man bourbon is good though, Mr.
Really
Naughty
intriguing
Priest.
responses, ranging from speculation on creating databases and the use of those databases to answers like organ or human cloning. So I was curious and I had to find out the answer to my question. But my research led me to an unexpected conclusion, being that social media networks and DNA test sites have a lot in common. Specifically as it relates to data collection and third-party
of course.
involvement.
Everything is data collection right now.
Spoiler alert.
And you know what the secret is? It's going to make our world better. It really is.
I mean, if they can clone organ, like if they need a matching organ for someone and they used my DNA because it's a match for someone or whatever, I don't care about that.
How great would it be?
I just want a clone of me, like an actual copy of me.
How great would it be if they used this list to know if you had a matching organ and they found people on the lower end of like the economic scale, like the poor people, and they would just randomly disappear because they're harvesting the organs for the rich because they have a database now to know the perfect match so they can get away with murder because they only have to kill the one perfect one?
That's what's fucking going on, man.
I would
clone Ben's hernia.
After the Trap Ben series is done, are you gonna do like a hernia level where you like dress the hernia up as like
the hernia is not large enough to dress. It's actually kind of hard to see.
Does it look like a chicken nugget?
It's like you can't even see it unless I like arch my back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm still talking about the hernia.
It doesn't look like Quado from fucking Total Recall, man.
In
It
terms
starts
of
sprouting a
service,
face.
What's wrong with that, huh? What's wrong with that?
Well, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Have a little Siamese twin.
Tube and ship it back to the testing facility. Both Ancestry DNA and 23andMe disclose that they will store your DNA and might even sell it to a third party. Doesn't this sound familiar to Facebook's treatment of your data? The data that we willingly give them, telling the social network where we work, who we're friends with, and when we're traveling. The social media network knows what we look like and where we've been based on the photos we post.
Yeah.
They have our emails and our phone numbers and our physical location based on our IP address. And in this respect, the connection between data mining and DNA mining is you. You are the resource. You're not the customer.
What the fuck was her back?
You're the product. In the age of social media and open data,
Yeah,
we're comfortable
seriously,
sharing.
like everybody out there, if you didn't know, the NSA is spying on you through your smartphone. They can track you. They got a little computer that can see you, like your name and a little dot moving on the map everywhere you go in real time.
I'm
like
fine with
Harry
that.
Potter's magic map and shit. And they're recording everything that goes on around your phone, and they know who you're in the room with. And the computer's understanding all of it and flagging shit and understanding everything you fucking say.
This is how I know that's bullshit. Because if they could do that, they would know Ben and I have a girl locked up in the oven right now. She's been there for 4 weeks. We've been feeding her peanuts, and nobody's came.
Well, besides you and Ben.
Yeah, but what about self-driving cars? You think eventually, if the cops want to talk to you, they can just like lock you in your own car once you get in it?
I think that some of the newer cars, they do that, don't they? I've heard that they have a lock mechanism.
I've seen them do it with like bait cars where they trick people into stealing cars and then they lock them in it when the cops come to get them. But I didn't know if they can do that with like a private.
I thought they had with like some like bigger vehicles, because like the point is if the car gets stolen, like a nice expensive car, they could stop it, you know. And,
That's
lock
crazy,
them in.
but what if you didn't steal the car? What if it's your car?
Well, I know the what if is there. It's,
yeah,
it's like a knife is great to cut a steak with, but it also could slice your fucking throat, right? So the tool is like, which side of the tool are we using it for?
Yeah, exactly, man. You
So
gotta be careful.
it's easy to trap a drunk though, but it's like, okay, so like, I mean, how do they know that you're drunk? So will your car test you to see if you're drunk every time? And how would they do it?
I bet you
so
that
everyone has a built-in breathalyzer.
I bet you a smart car would be able to tell like the difference in your driving based on your level of inebriation.
I mean, you know, arguably some people are better drivers than others, but like I knew a guy that got a DUI and he had to pay to have one of those interlocks installed in his car and everything.
The breathalyzer thing.
Yeah,
I had a buddy who he ran a bar. So he was always around alcohol, and he would get the waitresses to come out and blow in his car so he had 10 minutes to get home.
Nice. We'll see. When I'm king, dude, it's going to be fully automated transportation with cars. Every car is going to drive itself to your destination. We're going to have hover cars that are like drones, and they can go 400 miles per hour, get you to anywhere safely. And all the cars know where all the other cars are, and they know where the pedestrians are, and it's impossible for them to crash. It's impossible for them to get into accidents.
We're all going to be Knight Rider.
Hell yeah, man.
You know, Evan, you really got to hurry up with this because we're suffering too much without you.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember you, dude. Thanks for supporting me and everything, and thanks for all the support over the years. I appreciate it. But yeah, Michigan sucks.
We just moved the layout a little off.
Oh shit! That was the layout. Shit.
A boom, boom, boom.
I need to lock that shit in place. I was trying to move Streamlabs a little bit. Okay.
So you don't like Michigan, right?
No.
Do you think that maybe we should move to Michigan for 2019 and try and beat your negativity for Michigan by immersing yourself in it, Ben?
Where do you want to live in Michigan?
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor's actually not.
See, you're already giving up. You're already.
I don't want to live there. Oh, dude.
Oh.
One fucking winter in Ann Arbor, you'll be waiting to come back.
Ben is pointing with a fucking vengeance at me right now.
One winter in Ann Arbor, you'll freeze your fucking dick off.
I can now feel the hatred Ben has for Michigan. I never felt it before, but with that finger point of doom,
it doesn't happen. You don't see me get like
it crawled right up into my ass, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ben. Holy shit, that was.
I was just gonna say for a place in Michigan, Ann Arbor's not bad.
Yeah.
Would be bad.
What about Detroit?
Ideal.
Would you go?
No.
Would you go to Detroit for a meetup?
No. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
What if RoboCop was there, man?
RoboCop? I don't know. RoboCop did rescue Sting at the battle, the war games or whatever.
That was so horrible. That was such a horrible angle. Oh.
Didn't he come out and pull the fucking cage down? Like part of the cage, he ripped it right off, like the door or some shit. because they had Sting trapped and RoboCop fucking saved him. I think they should do a RoboCop versus Terminator while Arnie's still relatively in good shape. He could be the Terminator.
Still alive.
And we'll get Peter Weller back as RoboCop. All we got to do is put his face and have him wear a green suit, and we could CG the, just to have them. Oh, that would be such a classic match.
Michigan is surrounded by lakes, and they get blasted by severely cold weather.
Here's the thing, though, like
kind of like Minnesota, kind of like Wisconsin.
If I had to choose between Michigan and Ohio, I feel like I would lean towards Michigan. But I haven't spent a lot of time in Michigan, so I don't know. I've driven through it. I've been to the airport, but like in Ohio, I spent like maybe 25, almost a month there.
Yeah.
And I was like
doing battle cam.
But no, I was also there for a few, like for a week for a wrestling thing. I was
I grew up right on the border of Michigan.
Toledo.
Yeah, Michigan and Ohio. So I'm familiar with Michigan. I've been there plenty of times.
Everything's so desolate there.
The closest airport was in Michigan. I've been all over Michigan.
If anybody is like in Toledo or Michigan right now, and they're like, "Why are you fighting over our state? Leave us the fuck alone."
There was a battle. There was an actual armed conflict.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
And Ben's,
I've talked about that.
Ben's still on the other side of that battle, and
it's still going on. It still goes on there.
They still have war.
I mean, not a war, but there's like a rivalry that's existed for like over 100 years now.
Yeah.
Now it's a football and kind of like, you guys suck at, your state's a shithole. You suck at driving. You guys, that kind of shit.
Yeah, we don't really have that here in Washington State. We're not old enough to.
Ohio
have
is
rivals.
boring. Someone said Ohio, white bread, boring, flat cornfields. Yeah, Michigan too. Both of them. So I mean, like I'm just saying Ohio's better.
I did like the Columbus College area as far as like dumb hotties goes. There was a ton of dumb hotties, and I'm a big fan of dumb hotties.
Could we have a debate sometime, Ohio versus Michigan, and we'll present the arguments for which one is technically the better or objectively better?
Who's going to defend Michigan, though?
I don't know. I know some people from Michigan, man. I don't know.
I would say, you could debate that, but it's subjective,
Yeah, for sure. It depends. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Detroit Rock City versus Cleveland Rocks. Like, I feel like Detroit Rock City beats Cleveland's Rock Museum and shit. I don't know. Like,
what do you mean? There's nothing in Detroit that makes it Rock City.
The Motown?
I mean, Motown started there, but there's shit there now.
Okay, maybe you're right. I don't want to have this debate with you because if you pull that finger on me again, I might cry.
I would just let you know that you're used to a very mild winter.
Yeah,
and
my asshole bunched up when you pointed at me and talked to the coldness. No, Ben, I can't. I don't want to bring this. I don't want to bring back Ohio Ben because Ohio Ben is mean and he points with conviction. Yeah. I don't need that.
It's more deadly than Hulk Hogan's finger point of death.
Yeah, that took down Kevin Nash. This one will take down Billy the
Kevin Nash,
Kid.
Detroit.
Yeah, but does he live there?
I don't think so.
No,
he's in Florida.
Anyone who could get out got out.
And if anybody at home doesn't know who Kevin Nash is, he played Super Shredder in the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2 with Vanilla Ice.
He was in John Wick.
From that.
He was a Magic Mike, baby. What's
that? We're kind of like the fucking Ninja Turtles guys. Like Pinhead, kind of like Raphael.
Why is this coming up again?
Ben's like Leonardo. Who's Leonardo, Ben or Billy?
Well, anyway, even though you run
I want to be Donatello. Are you? Did you already pick Donatello?
Your personal Patreon.
I'm Michelangelo, so fucking it.
I could be Michelangelo too, though, because I'm a total party dude.
Well, I could be Raphael, man.
I've had two people do Ninja Turtle art of me, and both of them made me Michelangelo.
Really?
So people look at me as Michelangelo because I'm a party dude.
Yeah, you are the party man.
Yeah. Thanks, by the way, for the Streamlabs and all the support, man.
Yeah.
Fin balls.
So
we can both be Michelangelo.
Send in your fucking memes of us as the Ninja Turtles if you want to see it in a future thumbnail, maybe on this.
I can't be Raphael. I feel like Ben's got to be Leonardo.
Yeah, Ben's got to be Leonardo.
Who did you say you were, Evan?
I could be Raphael, but I think Pimp Monk's Raphael because he's got the, you know.
Yeah, I think you and I are fighting over Donatello and Michelangelo, and I might have to be Michelangelo. No, Evan and I are fighting over.
I use the staff. That's the only martial art I know is the staff.
Yeah, the bow staff. I'm wicked with the bow staff, but I'm such a party dude. I guess I'll be Mike. You could be Donnie. Pimp Monk, you're Raph because you're like, you know, you got angst, and Ben is Leonardo. We're basically the Ninja Turtles now.
Nobody wants to be Leonardo.
You don't? He's the leader. He's the leader.
And
he's got swords.
Swords.
Yeah.
Did you know Master Splinter was coming to give a prophecy about the chosen ones?
Yeah.
Watching an old Ninja Turtles movie might be something we have to do. One of those shitty fucking movies.
Oh, hell yeah. They got that, the Ninja Turtle rap. They do like a video, like an old VHS, and it's on YouTube, and it's like the Ninja Turtles rapping and shit, and it's
Ninja,
like all
go Ninja, go.
Hell yeah. Well, that's way better than what this is, man.
But the new Ninja Turtles, man, those fuckers look scary to me. They look, I don't know.
Them new Ninja Turtles, I do a little too much kratom, and they give me them night terrors.
I like the old school.
How much kratom have you taken today?
None today. None.
Wow. Are you having withdrawals?
No.
No.
I go days at a time without taking it, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't really give you withdrawals. That's why it helps people with opioid addiction and stuff.
Yeah,
because
I only take it when my neuropathy's kicking real bad and shit like that. So.
Did you ever see my Twitter exchange with Caden Cowger?
Oh God, no.
Because he was saying on Twitter that the opioid crisis was caused by legal weed.
Oh, what a fucking asshole!
Yeah.
Well, that's not even asshole. That's just stupid.
Yeah. Then he was
I
like,
would
"Look,
debate that
pothead."
fucker on that shit, man.
Somebody said you were the ooze, Billy.
The ooze?
You're
Damn it! I'm Krang. Yeah. I have a fucking goiter on my belly that looks like Krang. My hernia is Krang, and I'm the fucking dumb bot that he walks around in.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, Caden Cowger is such a fucking he's a repulsive human being.
Yeah,
he really bothers me.
Well,
Twerp. Yeah.
I know. I know who Master Splinter is. Mr. Naughty Priest, man. What's
there
that?
You go. There you go.
Anytime I tweeted something at him, he was just kind of like, "You must be high right now, you fucking pot." Well, he didn't say fucking. Hey, look, pothead. You know, he's got that fake like radio voice that he does.
Oh man, that's ridiculous. The truth about marijuana is that it is the opposite of a gateway drug. It's the only drug you need for a lot of different ailments that it can alleviate or it can cure, and you know what I mean? That's what they're scared of, is the fact that it's like you'll stop smoking cigarettes because you just smoke weed, or you quit drinking.
Bullshit.
Some people do it. Some people go just to weed, you know, is a safer alternative.
The only reason that weed is a gateway drug is because it's usually the drug that everybody gets their hands on first. And when they try it, they're like, holy shit, this is nothing like they said it was. My life's so much better.
Hell yeah.
And then they say, if this is true, then I got to try crack now.
No.
Some people do.
That's not what happens.
I know my pop. He tried crack, and he tried acid, and he tried all that good stuff.
See, I always knew better than to try that kind of like crack and meth and heroin.
What if you're missing out on something? What if
you are missing out on it? But it's a good. I mean,
the ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca's fine. You don't get addicted to that shit. It makes you puke and shit.
That's a gateway drug.
No, it's not.
To the other realm?
Yeah, to another dimension, man. See the fucking machine elves, man. They're real. They're aliens, other dimensional aliens, man.
You watch some freaky deeky on that shit, man.
Yeah. I had some really cute, real cute like Playboy girl try and get me to do ayahuasca with her, and I got scared. I might be a bitch.
I mean, you will. Basically,
you got to do it with people you trust.
Yeah, and basically you feel like shit at first, and then you feel good after the purge.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
That's my thing, is like, I don't trust a pretty girl to deal with me when I'm fucking high and weird.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, she would leave me. And then by the time I was feeling good, she'd be gone with some fucking Adonis, some muscle-bound man whose head was in the right place.
Yeah, and an ayahuasca trip is a terrible first date thing to do, man.
Pagan Satanist. If you guys want to go check out his band, Grass, I'm sure it's very good.
Here's a car slams into second story of building.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
video,
I saw the picture of
everyone
this.
is talking about a car crashing into the story of an office building in California.
The
Now,
bus
this
just
happened
missed
early
it?
Sunday, and tonight we now have surveillance video of that
Look at this
accident.
shit.
As you can see, the speeding car seemingly comes out of nowhere.
And the bus just goes right through it. That perfect timing.
Yeah, what the fuck? They use it as a
Hits
ramp.
the curb and goes airborne. It
How
slammed
fucking fast were they going?
into the
Were
building,
they aiming
just
for the
narrowly
house?
missing another car and a city bus. One person was able to get out of the car on his own.
That's
a
nuts.
second had
That's
to be
crazy.
rescued. Police say the driver admitted to being on drugs at the time of that
Oh, he was
crash.
on weed, of course.
There's no fucking way.
It was on the kratom.
If he was on weed, there's no way he would have been going that fast. He would have been going too slow.
I don't know. Caden Calger said it was weed.
I watched another video on my private stream where it actually showed the car like embedded in the building.
Yeah.
It actually got stuck in the building and they had to like pull it out.
Yeah, I saw the picture of that. It was nuts. I don't know. Why do people do stuff like that?
The speed he had to be going though is fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, man, that's some real life Grand Theft Auto shit, man.
Some Dukes of Hazzard shit right there, boy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I just can't fathom the motive. Even if you were high, it was like, was he trying to kill himself? Like, he should have died like 4 times there.
Yeah. I guess he is alive though, which is crazy. That's like some
Could be like-
Daredevil shit. Evil Knievel shit.
Oh man.
I wonder if they didn't hit anybody in the house too. Like, that's crazy. Just narrowly missing that car and then that bus, and then not killing someone watching fucking Fox News inside of their house, and then not dying themselves. That's amazing to me, actually.
Uh-oh. Look at there, boys.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Pimp Monk with his fucking.
Is that your craig? I just take them as pills. It's so weird to see someone just.
I'm gonna
eat
do the
it.
airplane. I'm gonna do the airplane.
It's so hard to. Oh shit.
Somebody needs to do the
Oh,
fucking
good, Pimp Monk.
Wheaties box
Oh.
with Pimp Monk and a big scoop of kratom on the Wheaties box.
How long does that shit take to kick in, man?
Well, it depends on which vein you use. Bali goes like that. The green
Do a
vein down there-
suppository.
Hey, dude, I would not do that.
Put up your butt, Pimp Monk.
But I have
Yes, it
thought
did.
I have thought about getting some pills, but I just have an issue with that because the powder is hard to dissolve, right? And you have to swish it around your mouth real good to get it to dissolve. So I'm afraid it won't dissolve in there. So we'll be fucking. I don't know. It's kind of silly. That's a silly thought, but that's just me.
I actually have the red Mangda right now.
Oh, that shit's more sedative. The red.
See, these are capsules though. See?
Yeah, I had one of those and I felt pretty chill.
Yeah.
So I see Pimp Monk over here with a scoop and I'm like, is he okay? Is he gonna go catatonic?
I'm going to die.
I don't know. I'm worried. When you disappeared earlier, I was like, did Pimp Monk go have a kratom, baby?
I had to take a pay-pay.
Pay. That's fair. Peeing is fair. I do it every once in a while.
And you guys were like talking, so I didn't want to just, hey guys, I gotta go piss. Be right back.
The bone broth. The bone broth.
Boner broth. Pee is boner broth.
This is the only time during this entire show that I'm going to ask that those of you who choose to do so, please like the stream and share it everywhere you can.
Smash that like button.
Preferably Twitter, and also subscribe to these guys' channels if you haven't already. I'm guessing Pimp Monk's probably going to start streaming as soon as we.
Immediately afterwards.
I won't be streaming at all, but if you do subscribe to my channel, you can watch less cringy rap videos.
Do me a favor, guys. Like, let's actually. I want to start a campaign. We need to get Billy his fucking silver play button.
I'm so close. I'm so close.
If you know what, if any of you like aren't subscribed to him, do it. And then if you have like another channel, like if you have more than one channel, hey, whatever.
It's true.
If they happen to have more than one channel, subscribe to him. Let's get him. Where are you? Like, how many do you have?
I'm at 96.5, I think. I think that's it. So I need 3,500 more to get my silver play button. My silver play.
He needs it.
You know why I need it? So Ben and I can go out on the fucking town with silver play buttons.
Yeah.
And fucking put it in everybody's face like, we did it! We fucking did it, bitch! That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we need in this world.
96.6.
96.6.
Smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz.
96.6. All right. California fire chief attacks teen in road rage incident and steals phone.
Fire chief?
Yeah. This time it's a firefighter, not a cop.
You're going to be the best guy.
You have a
You're
knife
going to
too.
be the best guy.
Hey, get away.
I have a knife
Yes,
on me?
it's on
Hey,
your
get
side.
away.
Yeah,
It's on my
I pulled
side.
out for my
Do you
protection.
see it? Do
Stand
you
your
see
ground,
it?
law. Stand your ground.
Stand your ground. Really?
Yes.
Is my knife in my hand?
No, mine is.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
standing my ground because
Yeah.
you're coming near me.
Really?
And
Yeah,
I didn't
you
were a cop,
open my door
so
and
don't
you
just
grab my
open
hand?
up the door and expect not to get a knife pulled. Don't touch dumb Can't get a picture because it's too bright, huh?
Hey, so what's your plan?
That exclusive video just into the NBC2 newsroom shows a Southwest Florida firefighter attacking a teenager in a case of road rage. John Miller is...
I mean, like, if it was any other job, would they mention what his job was? Or is it because he's a public employee they decide to tell everybody?
Most firefighters I know are pretty chill dudes. Like,
it's a hard job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be kind of chill to sit there and fucking wait all day for a call to come in to go save
But
someone's
no, they wouldn't announce
life.
it. He was a manager at McDonald's, and they wouldn't say he's a manager at McDonald's attacking teen. No, they wouldn't say that.
a battalion
They
chief
would say
for
it
the
though if he like worked in a porn store or something.
Charlotte County
If it was
Fire
salacious
Department.
enough.
He's on paid leave tonight after police arrested him. NBC2's Devin Turk is live off Venice Avenue and Cherry Street, where police say it all started.
Well, police say the two cars were stopped right here at this intersection when the fire chief got out of his car, opened up the teen's door, and then started yelling.
Stand your ground. Really? Is my knife in my hand?
A Charlotte County Fire
Yeah, we just saw
Battalion
this.
chief under arrest for attacking a teenager.
Well, he never should have done that, really.
Nearly 2 weeks ago, Battalion Chief John
You
Miller was
think?
stopped.
I didn't see an attack, but, well, I mean, I guess he grabbed at it.
Well, he opened the guy's door, right? Like that's just opening someone's door on the fucking road is. I assume that's an attack. You're in a motor vehicle.
Somebody's direction. This attack.
But it looks like he opened the guy's car door from what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, he did violate certain things for sure.
He shouldn't even be walking up to the guy. That's not a
Police say
fireman's
Miller
job.
got out of his car, opened the teen's door, grabbed the driver's arm, and started yelling at them. When Miller opened the back door, the driver started filming on his cell phone. Miller then snatched the phone and drove off.
Yeah, it wasn't smart. I don't know what set him off. Who knows what happened prior to that?
The teens tracked the phone to Miller's home. Miller came out with a gun in his pocket. When the teen
Whoa, okay. There you go.
rolled down his window, he grabbed the driver by the hair.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I thought I saw it all at first,
He
but
tried to open the glove box to grab his pepper spray.
That would freak me out if somebody started reaching into their glove box. You know, you don't know what they're doing.
Police came and broke everything up, but didn't make any arrests until they were able to get their hands on this cell phone video the teens took. Police say the video shows multiple arguments and Miller grabbing the teen's head.
It's just a bad situation all the way around.
Miller told police he first approached the teens after they attempted to ram his car. He also says they threatened him with a knife, but police say there were no tire marks in the area.
But we don't know what happened beforehand, so you know.
Are they from Wisconsin?
Everybody was wrong. I think everybody was
Everybody
Miller
was
was
wrong.
arrested on battery and burglary charges on Monday.
It's you know when you're completely wrong that the old people are saying everybody was wrong. That's how
Yeah.
wrong this guy was. Even the old people can't fucking lie for him.
I mean,
and they'll
grab the dude by
support you
the
to
hair
the
of the
very
head.
end.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
I would have whooped that old man's
Miller
ass.
bought out of jail
I would have felt
yesterday.
bad
Right
too.
now he's on paid administrative leave, pending the results of an internal investigation. I went by his house today to see what he had to say about all this, but I was told to leave. Reporting live, this is Devin
By
Turk,
gunpoint.
NBC2.
He put a gun in my mouth and I sucked the pistol barrel like a little bitch.
So I decided to leave.
Yeah, man, that's fucked up. When you see enough girl fights, two girls fighting each other, you know, 9 times out of 10, one of them will eventually go for the hair and start pulling the hair.
Oh,
so
all
it's
the
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta be the first one to grab hair if you're in one of those fights. You know, sometimes you gotta be the first to grab hair. And that dude grabbed that dude's fucking hair, man. That was fucked up.
I got long hair. It's the worst because people grab my shit if we ever get in a tussle, and then I have to fucking break their neck. It's the worst thing in the world.
Well, you got to develop a martial arts around anticipating them coming for your hair, and then just snap their arms and shit when they come in. You grab them and.
If they grab my hair, this is the thing. If you hold on to a part of my body, you're fucked. Like, your best move is to, like, dip and dodge away from me. The second you're connected to me, you're within arm's reach, and I can fuck you up. Like, that's not what you want to do. So it's very temporary if you pull my hair. It's just once you do, I feel like I gotta fucking break your leg.
That's a dumb maneuver to pull anybody's hair, by the way. If you're gonna grab
pretty
somebody,
hair
you
though.
Gotta grab
Ben,
them
you ever
when
get
they
your hair
can't move
pulled in the
their
fight?
No. I had short hair for a while too. Like, I had long hair in high school, and then throughout my 20s, I had short hair.
I was doing a wrestling match one time, and fucking this guy got me in a headlock, and my hair got caught in his nipple ring.
Oh, dude.
And it almost ripped it out. We had to do like a 1.5 minute headlock rest hold while he fucking unhooked his nipple. It was so bad.
My uncle got his nipple ring caught in a blanket, and his girlfriend ripped the blanket up, and it ripped. Oh man, it fucked it up.
Oh, I would scream. I don't have nipple rings, but man, just thinking about that. Oh.
And she grabbed the blanket and didn't know it, and ripped the blanket up, and it ripped his nipple ring right out. I mean, half his nipple's gone. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Not a fan.
This one's called Testimony Service Gone Bad.
My name is Tanya Massey, and I'm a backslider.
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
pray for me.
Is this the girl that farted behind the camera last episode?
She said, "I'm a backslider, y'all."
Bible said the fool makes a mock out of God. He's nothing to be played with. And food and heart says there's no God, but God is real. I come home drunk from school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I come home drunk from school. Laying up with men out there prostituting, having oral sex with my mouth.
What?
Sex with her mouth, Billy.
She said having oral sex with my mouth.
Wow.
She been prostituting. All right, let's see.
Nothing wrong with that.
Licking his balls.
That's when the fucking mic guy dropped his mic. Nope.
Hell yeah.
Licking his balls.
Hey, Jesus, I'm licking his balls.
Oral sex with my mouth.
Mouth. Licking his balls.
He started to pull away after licking, but held it up for just a second longer, and then his balls, he just dropped like, motherfucker. Don't you guys check for crackheads before you set them up here?
Oh,
He's
come
like,
on
no.
now.
She's like, I'm not done with my
He's just trying to paint
testimony.
the fucking picture, man.
Remember in prayer. Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's
No,
goodness?
she's got more.
Does God turn his back on a woman after she just confessed that she was down with the Satan licking balls because the devil was so deep inside of her soul? And this guy walks away from that child of God's earth? Wow.
Jesus, bless him, Lord. Bless her, Lord. Anybody got her number?
That's your type, huh, Pimp Monk?
I like some black now.
No, I was mean the one that was fucking sucking devil dick.
Whoa.
Oh, well, I'll be the devil. Whoa, what happened?
Devil went down to Georgia.
See, you started making fun of the devil, and he fucked up the whole thing there.
Yeah, I did.
Oops.
It keeps changing what's selected. I wanted to make Streamlabs bigger because we're just going to close out the show with, like 5 minutes of Streamlabs or so.
So, does anybody else have homework or just me?
You have homework.
I gotta make wholesome memes.
Yep, wholesome motherfucker.
If anybody watching right now has any idea where we start, like this is gonna be a process. I'm gonna have to really put some time into this one. So, if you have any wholesome meme ideas, hit me up on fucking Twitter or something, because this is homework now. I'm coming back with wholesome memes.
Wholesome meme fire.
I'm saying.
That's the future, man. That's
I'm looking forward to. I'm ready for you to change the world, Billy.
One wholesome meme at a time. Then maybe this will push Evanism into the fast lane. The wholesome memes will lube the fucking tube and get Evan right where he needs to be. Pimp Monk, you'll be able to kick that kratom habit, learn how to fly.
Well, I'm gonna start by licking your balls.
Hallelujah.
Damn it. Ben will choose to live as Trap Ben 24/7 because of these wholesome memes. You don't think so?
That's too much maintenance, man.
Yeah. I always feel bad for transgender people who like go to kiss somebody and then they make out with a man and the man finds out they're a fucking dude.
I'm not convincing.
When a man finds out that the woman he's kissing has a dick, it's like you shouldn't be mad at her for not telling you. You should reward her for being able to deceive you. Like that's close range. How? Like you should reward her with like, yeah, I'll suck it now. You know?
Really?
But it's just like think of it. Think of it. If a person in transgender appearance was that good that they could trick your senses, you owe it to them, because you can't get mad afterwards because you were fooled. That's on you.
Yeah,
you're
man.
the
Have
fool
you heard
here.
about that fucking conspiracy theory that Playboy magazine created a whole generation of dudes that are into transgenders because they only care about tits and ass. They don't. Playboy would never show the vagina, man. Playboy would never show pussy.
That's because
So we have all these generations of dudes who grew up jacking off to Playboy, and they never saw any actual pussy when they were doing it. All they saw were titties. Now they're like.
That's what separates it from just being like nude photography and porn, I would say. Like, I would say Playboy isn't even porn. Now I guess they don't even do nudes anymore. Or maybe they went back to that. I don't remember.
Do they?
But I never considered Playboy porn because it's just like nude photography. They're not even doing anything sexual in the photos.
You never see no pink?
No,
You never see no like puckering butthole?
Yeah.
You see like nipples and stuff.
And they're just posing. There's no like sexual stuff going on, really. There might be some suggestive stuff.
There's usually not. It's like a girl sitting on a motorcycle or like over pouring an ice cream cone so it's dripping down her fucking hand or something.
People are saying it's lame porn. I wouldn't even consider it porn. Like, really, it just doesn't meet.
When I was young, see, we're all from the generation where we're from the last generation where we had to go seek out porn in our uncle's garage or some shit. Like when I was growing up, I found some of my dad's a biker, so I found some of his biker magazines as Easy Rider, and they'd have chicks on Harleys with their titties out and shit. And I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, man. Yeah. That was fucking great.
I remember the first.
Yeah, good. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like the first internet porn that like loads line by line. Like,
you get half a nipple, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Back in the 90s, there was a website, whitehouse.com was a porn site.
Yeah.
So I'd go to school and I would type in whitehouse.com and look at porn in front of like all the kids.
It's whitehouse.gov is the
actual one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I type in whitehouse.com and they'd come and see it on the screen. The teachers would be like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I typed in whitehouse.com and this came up. My favorite troll as a kid.
Damn, dude, you were a bad kid, man.
I was. It was great. CCB with the 20 money. Cheers. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, thank you, CCB. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. But you know, the truth about piss is when
I remember when I was young, I would always find like porno tapes or magazines out in like the woods or something. I wonder if there was just some like horny man following like a horny porn father, like a fairy godfather, horny godfather. I found a bag full of mags in the woods.
That sounds like a rape scene.
I've heard multiple people say that shit before, man. How they fucking found porn in the woods and shit.
Yeah, I found oh yeah.
I was just gonna say it might be kids out there stashing their porn because they don't want their mom finding it under their mattress or something.
Or homeless guys.
I want to read Annoyed. So Annoyed Gamer, he sent in a $10 one that I guess didn't come through. It says, "Take more money." I also knew a guy who thought DNA things were ran by Mormons. He thought they had DNA stored in a mountain, and the Mormons would bless the DNA, making it that person a Mormon. They do baptize people who died not as Mormons.
Posthumously?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. I know that a lot of my friends who got the 23andMe, they came back with saying they were like a small percentage Ashkenazi Jew. I got it.
Dusty, you're a beautiful bird.
You're a beautiful bird, Dusty.
Pretty Dusty.
Dusty the birdie.
You got fine feathers, Dusty.
Oh.
I want to snuggle your cockatiel.
I want to barbecue you, Dusty.
Oh,
Pitmunk, no.
Oh,
that's Dusty. That's his homie.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I mean, how much meat would you get off a cockatiel anyway? Nothing.
You get quite a bit of meat off my cockatiel.
Would you guys try porg? Those Star Wars, those new little Star Wars.
They look delicious when Chewbacca was eating them.
Don't even. You know what? The titty milking.
I thought that was hilarious. I loved it. I went and saw Star Wars again last night.
Oh hell yeah, man! No wonder the Force is so strong with you tonight, man. You're a real Jedi, man.
I'm a real Jedi. I'm a real boy. Now the porg, that scene. I didn't think it was that preachy. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a vegan scene." It's like, whatever, dude. It's a funny joke. And if you take it as a vegan scene and you feel bad because Chewbacca was eating a fucking meat in front of an animal, then you're a little bitch. If you feel bad because animals existed and you eat them and you feel guilty, stop eating animals. Otherwise, eat the fucking animals. And when someone eats it on a show, does something as simple as eating a fucking space chicken, get over it. Get over it.
Space chicken.
But that blue milk scene or that green milk scene, Luke Skywalker, he drank blue milk back on the moisture farm, so that was a callback for me.
Said that
was a callback for me. I thought that was fucking great. I enjoyed that. My nerdy little bitch ass enjoyed that.
Damn.
Well, you know, it does a body good, man. It does a body good.
With that, I think we're gonna wrap it up. So keep an eye on my social media, and we'll let you know when the next show is going to be fairly soon here. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Check out my stream next.
Peace out, y'all.
Fuck you.